What's up, Take Tours? What's up?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is the first time we've ever done this.
What's up, Take
Welcome
Tours?
to the first episode of Pot of the Dead.
What's up, Take Tours? Y'all didn't hear my voice crack that I did real bad.
Oh no, that's not it. Oh fuck. You know what? It's on, dude. It's on camera audio. I'm leaving it in.
I'll delete it.
I swear to God, it's so funny.
I'll delete it.
That's going in
You
as the
can't.
intro. That's gonna. Don't you get up and delete it right now. You're going for the phone. I was about to fucking say, dude, no shot.
I would have to stop the record. What do you mean delete? I just whatever. What's up, Take Tours? We're here.
You could have done it still.
It's Sky's birthday.
Yeah.
Sky's birthday. Woo! Wow! It's Sky's birthday. He's 38 now.
Yeah.
And
It's really more I think about it, it's very strange that we're doing a podcast together. You're literally half my age.
well, there have been Stranger Things
That's true.
TV show.
Yeah.
So, is Sky's birthday not at the time of recording, but the time of uploading? So we're giving Sky a little bit of an episode.
yeah,
Sky's gonna go through an episode.
this is not gonna be a good one.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I'm happy. I'm feeling confident.
Okay. Listen, if you're feeling confident, I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling confident about a good flow kind of ep. There's not a lot of zombies to talk about.
Okay.
But yeah, so we need birthday comments. We need comments in the section of the comments saying happy birthday to my favorite Miners Haven YouTuber, Yaboiskyy.
Yeah.
Yay!
Let's go.
So
Yeah, if you don't say happy birthday, then I'm gonna block you from viewing Pot of the Dead.
yeah, it's you put it in there or you're fucked. All right. Well,
Oh boy. Where are you going?
let's get to my cues.
Oh boy.
I got 2 cues.
Oh, you didn't get fucking any?
Got 2 cues.
Dude. Yeah, he's had these two for a while, and then throughout the day at work, I was talking to him. I was like, at some point early on in the day, he was like, okay, well, I haven't thought of anything yet. Got the whole day, though, gonna be, like, thinking about some questions. We're gonna have some stuff ready to go. I talked to him later in the day, and it's like, I'm like, hey, how you doing? He's like, I got 2. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, did you get more questions? I mean, 2 is good, but there are 2 kind of, like, jokey questions according to you.
Ah, serious.
So it's like you get any more? We got an episode. All of them. I've got all the questions that you could ever need. I'm ready. And I was like, all right, man. Can I like hear a couple of them? All of them. I have all of them.
Too many to pick. So I random number generator chose 2 of them. I had all of them. So
I feel like you could have picked a few more for a solid episode.
all right. First question.
God.
Who is the coolest and best and most awesome and tallest person ever that you've met in this room?
Hard to say. This is a real thinker. This is the thinking man's podcast here. I'm considering my options here. I got a lot to pick from. We got Jackson, obviously. There's Daniel. Tie-dye. What a nightmare. What a this is gonna be a rough episode. This is what you had planned? This is what we had for the podcast?
On to question 2 then. What took place in Albuquerque, New Mexico?
Well, you see, it all starts with a chemistry teacher.
Yeah, that wasn't even a Breaking Bad joke.
Yeah, no, this goes deeper than that. The obvious layer there is, oh, it's just a Breaking Bad funny. But then there's a deeper reference. There's a deeper reference with me where I face child abuse. which is not a joke. It's just what happened.
So, I think I wrote that. I wrote that down because I believe we've had it in when we talked about doing the episode.
Yes.
I was like, well, I'm not gonna ask you something like, well, what happened in Albuquerque?
So he thought, man, it would be really funny if I subverted Sky's expectations on this one. A real Ryan Johnson over here. God damn. Do you know he directed Fly?
Who is Ryan Johnson?
He's the guy who made The Last Jedi.
Oh, cool.
He was also the director for Fly.
I heard that. I've heard that through the grapevine.
It's been passed down generation to generation.
Just to make sure you're aware, that wasn't a joke. Those are the only two questions that I have.
Yeah, no, I looked over. I saw.
And that's it. And that's the whole thing. And
oh, man.
Look at this guy.
Show the camera.
What's up, fellas? Look at my guy. Oh, they can't. Oh, hold up.
Oh, man. There he is.
Yeah, look at my guy.
Yeah.
He's not super insane. No.
Oh, man.
This is, yeah. So what kind of direction do you want to take for these questions I'm going to ask you? Do you want to go in like a zombies direction? Because I kind of didn't think about like the difficulty for me in like acting of questions was like, do we want to go in the zombies direction? Do you want to go in the life direction? Do you want to go in like a serious direction? What do you want to do?
I think probably try and like mix in get a few zombies questions if you can. Ask a few like life questions, you know.
So I thought of a zombies question that was also funny.
Okay, what do you got?
Going, what is your favorite zombies map?
Well, you know, this isn't something we've actually talked about a whole lot.
I thought that was a good one. I thought that was a good joke.
Really excited to talk about my favorite map of all time, Zetsubo no Shima. A map that no one would expect me to say.
That's funny. It's a good one. You have a favorite gun?
A favorite gun in zombies?
Like a bullet gun.
Bullet gun, yeah. I figured as much. A lot of the Black Ops 1 ARs feel really good. I fucking love the AUG.
The AUG?
Yeah, I really fuck with the AUG. I like it a lot. Like, obviously, you've got, like, the Commando and the Galil classics. But something about the AUG, it's always been, like, one of my favorites out of those.
I don't
Obviously, statistically, you're going to take, like, a Galil because it's better. But just, like, the feel of the AUG, the little, like, shotgun that you get underneath. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, I never really liked the AUG, personally. I always just picked the Galil and the Commando.
Yeah, sure.
And
Fair enough.
And then it tended to be the Commando because I didn't like the Galil's sight that it got. I don't like the BO1 sights.
A lot of them are kind of mid.
Yeah, BO1's got weird sights.
A lot of them are pretty mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, AUG is one that comes to mind. In BO2, there's a lot of good stuff. A lot of stuff on like Origins and Mob of the Dead. A lot of exclusive guns. The Tommy gun has always been really fun.
Of course.
Always enjoy using that thing. The AK is really fun. That's just like a solid AR. You only get to see it on one map, which is really fun.
It's weird. It's weird that we got the AK in a single zombies map.
And honestly, I don't mind it.
I don't mind it. It deviates from the norm of zombies. There's also, I think that we never use an M4.
Yeah, at no point in zombies do you ever have an M4 in your
fairness,
hands.
I think it's because there isn't an M4 in any of the Treyarch games.
Yeah, it makes sense. The M4 is a very, like, modern warfare gun in my head.
But due to never being in a Treyarch game, we never use it in zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love zombies, dude. I really
Zombies is, I think, very cool. Big fan, personally.
Personally, a big fan. We've made the declaration 47 episodes in.
Guys, we like zombies. I don't know if you could tell.
We're 47 episodes into a podcast.
I know. I was looking at that the other day. I was looking at how many episodes. We're almost at fucking episode 50. We've been doing this for almost a year.
Yeah. I've been doing a podcast for about a year now.
Oh, man. Another deep cut.
let's dive into that.
Okay, so about like 4 years ago.
That doesn't seem like it was very long ago. Well, no, it wasn't 4 years ago. It was more than that.
Was it? I don't remember how.
Yeah, because you started dating Ninja 4 years ago.
That's true. Jesus, what the fuck?
Yeah, because that was like a conversation because we were like me and Mac, and then you and Ninja were dating for a similar amount of time. So you were doing the Reese thing.
That must have been like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, that was 5-6 years ago.
Fucking hell.
So I remember they were playing Borderlands, and when that became the bit, and not like it's all like you always know the point where like a thing that is sad becomes a joke.
Yep.
You know, like
yep. You always get that point. I mean, like with the Queen, it was instantaneous.
Yeah, with the Queen, it was the moment of release. Also, bro, there's a guy that I watched do NFL recaps and shit, and he was like, and the Rams won the Super Bowl last year, and then they got butt fucked in the first game of the season. They got killed.
Sick. So
he was like, on September 8th, 2022, the Rams held the crown, and then they died. What a fitting tribute to the Queen. I thought that was a banger.
That's pretty good, yeah. I'm a fan of that one.
It's a banger joke.
Yeah. You derailed yourself. What were you saying? About Borderlands?
Oh yeah, where we where it became a joke. Where I've been dating someone for over a year now. It became a joke.
Was that during Borderlands?
Yep, it was me, you, and Gage.
I remember that. I remember playing. I don't remember that becoming a joke during that.
That's when it was. I remember it was via Steam message.
Oh my
we were fucking around with Steam. No, we didn't message with Steam, but like we were fucking around with Steam messages.
My goodness.
And then, because I'm pretty sure that like Gage was being stupid and DM'd me something, and I responded to him with, "I've been dating someone for about a year now," for whatever reason. And then Gage lost it.
It was funny and it was fresh at the time.
Yeah, and Gage just lost it. And then I told Sky. This guy was like, "Ow."
Man, we've talked about it. I have to give context now for what we're talking about.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you've put me in a position here.
Go on.
I mean, yeah, effectively, when I was like fucking 13 or something,
lol,
I dated a guy named Reese for like.
I was this close, dude.
What?
You talked about dating a guy, my guy. I was that close.
Fucking.
I was right there,
bro. On the podcast.
I mean, I didn't.
You didn't, but
I would if we weren't on the podcast. That was something I shouldn't have admitted. Listen, my girlfriend's gay as shit. We're cool.
I'm also like, a little tiny bit.
Yeah,
it's enough. There's something there. Anyway, sure. I mean, I dated a guy, as I was saying.
Yeah, you did date a guy. Like end of the day, we can go a little bit, whatever. You did date a guy.
So yeah, clearly there's something.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, I was fucking like 13, and I was stupid, and I dated a guy over Discord for like a few months, and then he was just like,
that would be dating a person over Discord for more than a few months. Continue.
So as I was saying, I lost it.
You dating a guy over Discord?
I was dating a guy over Discord, and then a few months in, he was just like, "Hey, so I've been dating someone else for over a year now."
So Sky was a side piece.
I was a side piece, and he just didn't think to tell me. And then at that point, like, relationship ended, and I stayed friends with him. And then like half a year later, I tried to date him again.
And then I remember where I was for that.
That one I remember. That one we were in fucking Pleasant Park.
I was at Modern. I was at Modern in Pleasant
Park.
Yep,
I was at Doghouse.
I remember this so well.
This one I remember very vividly because I remember saying that and then I just felt you deflate.
Dude, because I didn't say a fucking word.
Yeah.
Because I was like doing my best to be a supportive friend and just being like, just support you whatever you wanted to do. It was. I think I've hit the healthy medium.
Yeah, I think you're pretty close to that now.
Where like I had a space where I was purely just supportive friend, which is like something you can do from like an outer sphere, but I think that like at the point that I was at, I shouldn't have done that. I should have. I'm like the point I need to be is critical friend who is going to be supportive when I should be supportive, going to be critical when I should be critical. You know.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I, which I at least
if
like to
there's
think I'm at.
if there's something wrong, you gotta go like, hey, you shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, but he said that, and I went dead silent for like 10 seconds and was like, okay.
All right.
Because that is what he wanted to do. So I was like, whatever, man.
Yeah, and then a few months later, I'm pretty sure he ended up like leaving me again at some point. And then a bit after that, I was just like,
sorry, man. I remember the fucking. I remember the vodka thing.
Dude, that one we're not gonna talk about.
That one was fucking hilarious. I remember where I was for that too. I was at Tilted. I was building around the big building in the middle. You know,
yeah, I remember that happening. I was not playing Fortnite when that happened.
Yeah, I think I was soloing.
Yeah, you were soloing. I was just like sitting in my room. Oh man.
And at that point, you were dating Ninja soon after that.
Probably, yeah.
Because I remembered that happened, and I went and talked to Mac. And I don't know if we were dating yet, but
yeah, I mean I did start dating Ninja like a good few months after you and Mac were together.
Yeah, I don't know if
it was relatively close after.
I don't know if we were dating yet, but it was like I knew Mac for 6 months before we started dating. We have been dating for 8 times the time we've not been dating and known each other.
Jesus.
Popping off.
Yeah, but at a certain point, I was just like, yeah, no, I actually just don't need to like have this guy in my life at all, and so I just cut all contact with him, no questions asked, and then my life was instantly better for it.
Because the guy was a shithead. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was wacky, very cool stuff.
What kind of question you want now? You want? Just ask what kind of question you want. I will give me like 10 seconds, and I will give you a question of that genre.
Sick. Well, I feel like we got a bit of zombies and a bit of serious in that one. So, give me just like a general life question.
A life question.
Let's hit all three.
I don't know. The life question is weird because would life not? Is it not like a? What are the two circles called that like overlap?
I don't know what it's called, but I know what
you
you
mean.
mean. Yeah,
I feel like there's a lot of overlap between life and a serious question.
I do, but you presented them as separate options, so I was going based off what you said.
How's the streaming going?
Streaming? I've been having a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it.
Good. What are you looking at? What are you looking at as your prospects? Not in like the in like how it's gonna go necessarily. Like what do you want to do?
At some point, I'd really like to. I talked with you about this a little bit, but right now I'm kind of setting my eyes on doing some like marathon streams at some point. Kind of like set aside a weekend. Obviously, gonna have to talk to like Mac about that and stuff.
Of course.
Try and like figure out a weekend that would work for it. But I want to have a weekend where like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm streaming all day, every day, just doing something. Like maybe big like if I start working on like a mega base in Minecraft, I could just have like a marathon stream grinding that out, getting resources, starting to build it.
I have a question.
What you got?
What about when you go to sleep?
I mean, I'm gonna stream all day and then like end the stream and then start a new one.
Cringe.
That's my plan for that. I do also there's one that I want to do like kind of soonish. I think it would be fun to try and do a stream where I don't end until I'm gonna start like a fresh save on Miner's Haven and then go from life 1 to second sacrifice in one stream. I think that would be fun. I don't know how long that would take.
I don't know either. I don't play that game.
Yeah, but I would set aside like whole weekend for that. So that's what I want to do there.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking there. And then just like I'm gonna keep Miner's Haven in like the rotation in the mix because like I want to kind of maintain that audience still, especially for if third sacrifice happens at any point. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun doing other stuff. I'm enjoying Minecraft a lot. It's a great game to play on stream.
Yeah, are you like what are the games you looking at playing?
I don't know stuff outside of Roblox a whole lot, but on Roblox there are a couple of like Miner's Haven mods that I want to check out at some point. I think that would be fun. And then I want to play a lot of like the Roblox tower defense games. There's like a lot of them that I could play. That's something that I've talked about doing before. I think that could be a fun marathon stream too. Doing like a weekend where I just go through and play a shit ton of like tower defense games. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Like play a tower never mind. Poor idea.
What were you gonna say?
I just like play a tower defense game, and then it's like, I want to stream till I get to this life or I said life round.
Yeah, if I find one that I enjoy and that has an audience, I could do that. But that would require like playing through them and finding
tower
one that
defense 2.
Bloons 2.
What's
Man.
the best Bloons?
I mean, best Bloons is probably just 6, right?
I liked 4.
4? I mean, of all the Bloons, in terms of best, for me, it's gonna be 5 or 6, like no question. 5 and 6 are both great. 5, I think I have more overall playtime in. I have more memories of it, but I think 6 is like the better crafted game.
I can't confidently tell you I have ever played BTD 5 in my life.
Yeah, I played a lot of it on mobile.
Yeah, cause
back on the fucking Kindle Fire, bro.
It is. I just used to play on like the fucking computers at school. I remember I would just like blow up these computers in fucking digital apps, and would just be sitting there on around like just like with the computer just chugging along as my sun gods are beaming these fuckers down. As these big fucking just gone.
Dude, the same shit happened on my Kindle Fire, as you might expect. I was a little baby gamer, so I had a bunch of like the purchasable shit, like the double cash mode and stuff. I was a little fucking baby.
I didn't buy any of the shit on any of these games.
Yeah, I did on 5 because it was mobile and I was a little kid and I was like, this makes the game easier. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then I would go to like an easy map with like double cash mode on and just like spam the shit out of like Robo Super Monkeys. And then get to round like 130 or whatever it would be before it started lagging like crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of how I enjoyed playing BTD games before, like 6, and even at 6. I don't want to play until the game breaks. I genuinely don't have a lot of interest in necessarily like beating like all the maps or being like a completionist in that regard. I just enjoy playing the game until the game breaks. That's what tower defenses are to me. Is you get it to its limit.
Yeah, I think in BTD 6 it's actually like better optimized to the point where
it's like 240 something.
Yeah, if you're on like a good PC, you can play that until the game just kills you. Because like stuff just like scales up too much to a point where you can't do anything.
That isn't even true. And like the early to mid 200 ranges, game slows down.
Does it in 6?
It does for me.
Okay. Yeah, I thought on. I guess that makes sense.
There's a
lot happening.
It doesn't freeze and explode, but it like just
it chugs along.
It chugs. But like the rounds are long enough and it chugs so hard and you're doing completely nothing that I'm good at that point.
Yeah. It gets to a point. You get to a point on all of those games where it's just so fucking slow. There's just no point.
Yeah.
All right, give me a zombies question.
Zombros.
We gotta bring. Hey, you can't say that on this podcast.
Who's your favorite zombies YouTuber?
My favorite zombies tuber.
I'll give you a right now and all time.
Right now and all time. Right now. Oh fuck, I don't remember his name. I gotta find him. It's a new guy that I found literally like 2 days ago.
Okay.
I gotta find him. I subscribed to him, so he should be in my subscriptions list. Where the fuck?
Let's give a shout out to those small creators. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fucking.
Shout out to Pot of the Dead.
Is it this guy? No, it's not that guy.
It's Mr. Dalek JD.
Oh yeah, it's this guy. It's a guy named Whitecliff Games.
Dude, I saw him like the other day.
Yeah, cause he's like on the come up right now. He's doing like a retrospective series where he's going through every single map. He started with Noct and he's going through.
I watched the Die Rise video. Did you watch the Die Rise video?
I sure did. And then I went back and I watched all of the other ones so far.
I haven't watched all of them.
Yeah, they're like really solid videos. This
Yeah.
dude knows what he's fucking talking about.
he really does. Like I only watched the Die Rise one, and I didn't watch any more, and that's on me. But like I watched the Die Rise one, and I was like, this is fair commentary. This is legit.
Yeah, good commentary, very reasonable, very like level-headed.
This nullifies my reasoning for bringing PhD into the map because he brings up really good points.
He does, yeah. You're not gonna like his Moon episode.
Oh no, is he like Moon? Is he like Moon? No, I will debate him. I will become a debate
I will
kid.
not. I'm not allowing you to debate this guy. This guy is too cool and level-headed. I will not let this happen.
Not anymore.
I
don't give a fuck.
I will not allow you to be unleashed upon this man.
Bro, let's...
No, dude, this guy's my favorite right now. Like, as of this very moment, fucking great videos.
That's hype. Yeah, again, I've only watched the Die Rise one. You said that, and his fucking profile picture popped into my mind. Such a goofy ass profile picture.
Because it's just a white cliff.
It's just a cliff that he like drew in Microsoft Paint or some shit, which is such a banger.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, he's really good. Overall, Noah is always a classic. I used to watch him a lot. I'm a Noah enjoyer. Also, I can't forget my boy J.R. Rizzo.
That's his boy Rizzo.
I fucking love Rizzo, dude. He's great. Rizzo's great.
I never got into like that. Like, you know, like the wave of zombies guys that kind of came in after BO4, and because I was so detached from actually like watching videos about zombies, I'm not here with any of them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Rizzo came in after BO4.
Yeah, but like, I didn't know who Rizzo was before BO4.
Sure.
And now
fair.
I know who Rizzo is. I knew who Rizzo was before Cold War.
Yeah, I mean, Rizzo was making stuff back in like fucking like, I'm pretty sure he covered like advanced warfare and shit.
I mean, I'm sure he did. But like, he kind of gained a lot of prominence post that, because now he's got like hundreds of thousands of subs, right?
I mean, I think he's at like 100-something K.
Is he?
Like low 100K.
Rizzo.
Yeah, he's not a huge channel.
Oh, fuck. Okay, Rizzo is a competitive, very popular Rocket League player. So that's not.
Yeah, you got to search for J.R. Rizzo.
That was a poor choice for him to name himself that. 102.
Yeah. What?
His fucking banner.
Wait, what is his banner right now? I don't remember. What is it?
It says Family Guy funny moments. It's a 56-second video called Canon. I want to watch it. I'm not going to watch it right now.
I don't remember what that one is.
The thumbnail is a picture of him with the decimator shield.
I don't think I've seen that one. He has like really serious reviews that are like really like deep, like going into the maps, and then he'll post like a 20-second meme video of like Rick Toffin dabbing, and then it's just like fucking like building music in the background.
Dude, the guy who made the Rams Kings joke, the Rams crown joke.
Yeah.
He has this bit where he just talks about like, he's like, this guy is a famous women respecter, liar, rapist. Like it is. Like, he's talking about people who did fuck shit. He has this 30-second video with like this super regal music that's like, you know, the Vince McMahon meme where he's like, Yeah, it's that. It's like the video of that happening, and then it's just bringing up like Ben Roethlisberger, who raped a girl, Deshaun Watson, who raped many, many people, and then it's Donald Trump, who probably raped just a bunch. Just like I got to assume. I have no confirmation of this, but I would bet my life.
This is grab her by the pussy, man.
Yeah.
So.
And then the last one was Vince McMahon, who's no longer the head of WWE because of sexual misconduct allegations. That
an obvious endpoint, but funny nonetheless.
Yeah, and it's just this like grand music. I'm like, what's up, boys?
I was gonna cut it anyway. It works out.
Bangers.
Let's go.
Bangers.
Woo. You guys don't know what happened.
What's up? Um, yeah, I never got into like that wave.
Yeah, sure, fair enough.
I'm in we holy shit, I went real far past the point. But I'm on the wave of new guys though. The new sphere I'm in on.
Yeah, I've been watching a bit of I know you've mentioned Chrism. I've watched a little bit of him. Not super consistently, but he'll pop in time to time. I'll watch a video of his.
Who's the world record guy? What's his name?
Krups?
Krups has good videos too.
I haven't watched a lot of him because
I haven't watched a lot of him either. I've just watched his look at the high rounds.
yeah.
Also, he's not good at presenting.
Yeah, no, that's why I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. He has decently written scripts and stuff. He knows what he's talking about because he's in the high round community.
He is fantastic at writing scripts. However, he is not good at reading those scripts. Did he break the Kino record?
Probably, yeah. I think I saw him going for it a bit ago.
Yeah, 11,482.
Jesus Christ.
That's a high round that I've been to only a few times before.
He's playing World at War Doris right now. Actually, I had his stream pulled up literally 5 minutes before we started doing the pod.
World at War Doris is like the most awkward high round map in the world.
Oh yeah, it's really fucking weird.
Because it doesn't benefit from any of the World at War things, but it has every one of World at War's flaws, and it's just such a weird map for high rounds.
Yeah, like the WAF will fucking just kill you.
It's weird.
The like jankiness is still there, but a little bit less bad. The rounds are long, no quick revive.
Yeah, so it's a weird one.
I think it is just the hardest World at War map.
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah,
for high rounds.
Yeah.
Rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a
weird map.
As good as Doris is, fucking weird one in World at War.
Yeah, and BO1 the high rounds are really cool, but in World at War the high rounds are not.
Yeah, no, BO1 is still probably my favorite high rounds game, I think. At least from a spectator standpoint. In terms of like actually playing, I really enjoy BO3 high rounds, actually playing them out personally.
Yeah, I think I just enjoy the BO3 high rounds outright. Like, I think those might be my favorite. Those and BO1.
Yeah, BO3 I think is still good. I don't think it's as good because nothing compares to BO1's like skill gap. When you're watching a good player play BO1,
that's true.
They are really good. Whereas with BO3, like, you know, there's like a lot more leniency on a lot of the maps. There's a lot more room to like not play perfectly. Like you can get 255 by like on some maps you can play a dog shit game and get 255.
Accurate.
So yeah, there's from like a spectator standpoint, when you're watching the best players, you want to be watching BO1 cuz someone like Slayer, my fucking god, he's insane.
That's true. I can't argue that. People on BO1 are fucking ridiculous.
They're fucking crazy. And then you have to like optimize the shit out of your game for the reset time. So you have to like completely change the way you play. It's nuts.
It is nuts. What kind of question you want?
Give me a serious one.
Serious question. Give me 3 things about your life you want to be different in a year. One of them. One of these guys.
3 things that I want to be different in a year.
And if you can elaborate on how they'd be different, then do that.
I mean, I got an easy one. I'd like to be able to drive.
It's good.
I would like to... Yeah, that one I feel like doesn't need elaboration. I want to fucking drive a car. And own a car. Yeah. I want to have my license and shit. Yeah, that's a big one. I would also like to... I want to know how to cook, and I want to be spending significantly less on fast food in a year.
That's good. Yeah, I know you talked to Mac about that.
Yeah, I want to be able to at least cook, like... in a year, I'd like to be able to cook, like, more intermediate stuff.
And then, like, a few years, you want to cook methamphetamine.
Yeah, of course. There's big money in that, as has been seen. He made fucking, like, $80 million. That's crazy.
Do you know how much I make in a year?
Do you know how much I make just to walk in this door?
This company is so large it could be on the NASDAQ. stock exchange.
Thanks, Jack. What's a third thing? What is a third thing that I'd like to be different? There are a lot of like small things, but I don't know what necessarily is like my priority out of that. Because like driving and cooking, those are two easy ones. I spend way too much money on fast food, and I can't drive. I guess the other thing would just be like, I guess a general baseline like increase to my mental health. I would like that to be a little bit better.
Answer denied.
What do you mean answer denied?
You can't just go, my life is better. I'd like for my living situation to be improved. And by living
I feel like that's a
the
legitimate
situation
answer,
with my
though,
life.
because my mental health just isn't great right now. Obviously for a variety of reasons, but a lot of that just stems from, like, internally. I got stuff going on.
Yeah, then, like, the answer would be, like, you go to therapy consistently. Maybe you go to therapy once or twice a week. Or not once or twice a week. Once, like, every week or once every 2 weeks. Like, that's an answer.
Okay, sure. Within, or I guess by the next year, I'd like to be in therapy and, like, actively working towards that. There's your answer. It was there. It was just buried under. I want my life to be better.
Yeah.
I want to have more money. I will say a legitimate thing is I do want to like start saving more money as well. Like after this Disney trip that we go on, I want to spend as little money on stuff as possible that we don't need to be spending money on.
Yeah.
Or that I don't need to be spending money on. If you want to spend money on cool shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of looking to post Disney trip ball out a little bit.
Yeah, sure. If you want to do that, then by all means, I'm trying to save some of my money. Yeah, I want to have like a good amount that I can hold on to. Like at any given point, I'd like to have at least a few $1,000s in the back pocket.
Fair enough. But yeah, I've been holding off for a couple months now.
Been hankering for some big spending.
Yeah, I really want Pokemon cards. Guy,
that new set is fucking crazy.
It's so sick. I want all of the cards, and unfortunately, I'm gonna get them when the fucking prices are lower. Well, how much is that Giratina going for now? Because the set dropped 4 days ago.
Yeah, I can't blame you for wanting to buy that though, because it's a fucking banger set.
It's so good. Giratina V-Star.
From everything I've seen, it's definitely the best set I've seen.
Okay.
How much we looking? 16 grand. How much we got? Is there anything for it? Is nobody selling it?
No.
There's a gap in the market.
Hold the fuck up.
Jack's just like, wait. Oh shit. Oh fuck. My god. What you got?
Okay, I found it on TCG Player for $240.
Okay.
It's on eBay for $280. This is cheaper than the other one. Oh, cause it's just a V. It isn't. I looked up V-Star.
Ah, okay.
It's just a V.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it so much.
Fucking insane.
It's like Small Move is called Abyss Seeking.
Fucking hell.
Such a gnarly card, dude.
That's fucking hard.
Dude, this one's in Japanese, but god damn.
Jesus.
God damn, bro.
That shit goes crazy.
Yeah. Next cue? Kind of cue.
Give me zombies. I'm feeling this like back and forth.
Getting a little zombies flow going. Getting a little zombies pit pump.
Yeah.
Why do you not want me to argue with Whitecliff Gaming about Moon? You bitch.
Because he just seems like a nice fellow, and you're gonna go in and you're just gonna scream at him, and he's gonna go, okay, I mean, listen, that's your opinion, whatever, man. And you're going, rah, Moon sucks, and he's gonna go, yeah, man, all right, listen, I get it. There's a lot wrong with the map. I understand why you don't like it. Rah!
You misunderstand how I interact with people I don't know. like, if you were friends with Whitecliff, if you have been buddies with him for a little bit, not like a super long time, but a bit, and then you were in a VC with him, and you're like, hey, my friend Jack's gonna join, and I joined, and I was like, so you're the fucker who likes Moon, huh? You're that guy. I got something to tell you. That's what I do. I'm not gonna yell. I don't do that. And to people I don't know, I don't yell at them. Again, I was a good like I'm a good waiter.
Yeah.
People who don't know me tend to take their interactions with me very well.
Yeah, I kind of I lose that perspective because I just see you as like
you will literally never have it.
Yeah, because we've been boys for so long that it's just impossible. So yeah, the only version of you that I actually see on like a majority basis is raw.
Yeah, raw. That's because that's funny, and I will always do that because being funny is very important to me. So, like, I will always do the thing that is funny, and because we are like as comfortable as we are, me just going ah! I decided to keep it from like a scream because Mac is also a human being who exists in this household.
That was still pretty loud.
Yeah, but it wasn't awful. Through a door, through another door, through a wall, even. That's like a he's yelling in there, huh? Rather than like a
yeah.
You know?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna think of an actual zombies question. Or?
Yeah. Give me a real one. Fucking.
What's the most mid map?
The most mid map of all time?
The most. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, Kino's kind of up there for me. Kino's a very just like, there's not really a lot going on here. Kino definitely, fucking. I can't say Ascension because Ascension has enough going for it that I kind of go, I mean, it's not great, but like it's got PhD, it's got stamina, it introduced those. No double tap is kind of unique. Also Thunder Gun again, that's cool. I don't know. BO2 doesn't really have a mid map, does it?
No, it doesn't. At best, it has buried.
Yeah. Actually, BO2 does have Nuketown, which I don't know if I would consider that a mid map, but I think a lot of people would.
I disagree. People don't like Nuketown.
Yeah, I also disagree, but I get it at least. So I think there is at least a case that BO2 has like a mid map. BO3, BO3 knocked is fucking. BO3 knocked is just outright bad, I think.
That's still in my. I don't count Chronicles maps.
Yeah, sure. I mean, BO3 knocked is like different enough though because it adds like the Wonder Fizz and shit.
Also, mid doesn't mean uninteresting. It just means not great, not bad. It doesn't say you have to be uninteresting.
I don't know.
The most mid map could be Zetsubo.
Yeah, Zetsubo's also not mid though.
It's not mid, so but I'm saying like Zetsubo is I'd argue the most intricate map you've ever had, and it could be the most mid map.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess my qualification for that is like, at least right now I'm thinking about it in terms of like, it's hard for me to call a map truly mid if it does something interesting, you know.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm at in my head. If a map has something unique going for it, if it's got like a cool gimmick or something, or introduces something new, then it's kind of hard for me to go. It's kind of mid because it's like it's got stuff going for it, you know. It's also outright bad maps, obviously.
Yeah, bad maps don't fall under mid. To me, mid has nothing to do with how interesting something is. I think I know what I would say for this.
What would you say?
I would say Revelations. I would deem a mid map.
Rev is a pretty fair pick.
It's just like it's not that bad, so you can have fun on it. There's not a high ceiling for how much you're going to enjoy the map. There's it's the ending of the map. It's in a weird spot. The egg isn't very good.
Yeah, I mean, I would personally call Revelations kind of an uninteresting map, personally.
Yeah, but so I would have said Rev.
Yeah, that's a fair pick. Because, yeah, Rev doesn't really do anything new.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Rev has nothing, like, unique going for it. Like, obviously, bringing back the old maps would be a cool novelty if you didn't have Chronicles.
Yeah.
But since Chronicles is there, it just kind of means nothing now. Because, like, if you want to experience the old maps in, like, HD or, like, updated, just play the old map.
Kind of plug and play it, bro.
Yeah.
Is there any map that's in Rev that isn't in Chronicles?
Mob.
No. Not allowed.
Yeah, Mob is in. Is there any other? I guess Horizon Track. That's not in Chronicles.
I know, Sky. The house that we live in, because we moved into the Rev house.
What? Callback.
Show him the tape.
What tape?
I was making a callback to you having tape on your nipples.
Oh.
And it's funny because it's the title and thumbnail of this podcast.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I saw off my toenails occasionally.
That's really weird.
Fair.
This dude just got a fucking knife and he's cutting his toenails off.
Me and Max talked about getting I want to get a K-bar.
What is a K-bar?
Real big knife.
Why do you want to get a K-bar?
'Cause I just kind of want it.
I see. Oh, that hurt.
Okay.
Ow. Fuck.
Yeah, one of these bad boys.
Oh yeah, one of those fucking.
Just want
One
it.
of those fucking guys.
I want it, so I might get it, just because I kind of want one.
I want to get a knife in CS:GO.
Cool. Thank you for your input.
I want to open a knife one day. I think that would be pretty sick.
I think it's weird we haven't gotten one yet.
I don't think it is. We really haven't opened that many cases. On average, you get about a knife every 384 cases, I think, which we have not opened.
Now you show the cases.
Yeah, but you haven't opened enough to reach that many total.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think us combined have.
I don't think we have though. Like, how many cases have you opened? Because I haven't opened more than 100 something probably.
I used to play CS:GO with Jaheim and Sam.
Like how much though?
I don't know, not a lot. But also lick my balls. What kind of question you want to ask?
All right, man. You know what? Give me another zombies.
No.
All right, I guess I'll take a serious question.
Are you afraid of death?
Why?
That was funny. No, don't answer that question. Unless you want to. Go for it if you want to. Not going to stop you. However, not using that as my cue. That was a joke. Which I think hit.
It was funny. But also there is a legitimate answer to it, which is not just yes. I've actually become a lot less afraid of death recently. And not as a I want to die guys kind of way, but just as it's not at the front of my mind anymore. I've got enough other stuff going on that it's not something that I think about
Guys,
as much.
no, it's fine. I'm just sad for other reasons.
Well, not even that. It's just, even when I'm not sad, I'm a little bit more busy now. When I'm feeling good, I've got stuff going on, and it's just not something that I really think about.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so even when I'm feeling good, it's not like it comes back in. It's not like, oh, I'm sad, so I want to die, but now I'm happy and I'm scared of it. It's just kind of not a thing that I really think about a whole lot.
That's good. I don't think about it a whole lot either. Definitely move past it. I remember I'd have near breakdowns just to Mallory would have a dance contest, and I would just be sitting there trying to imagine nothing.
Yep.
And it was bad.
I've done the exact same thing, and it's fucking awful. I still remember one night very clearly where I was just sitting. I think I've told you about this before, where I was just sitting and eating a bowl of ice cream, and it just thinking about death, and just over time I just started crying, and I just started sobbing into the bowl of ice cream. I took a bite and it was really salty, and I went fuck.
And then you went, yeah, my ice cream tastes bad. No, everything's bad.
I'm gonna die. No, my ice cream. Fuck.
Yeah, I haven't been I am still as afraid of it as I used to be. I'm just not. I don't think about it and then go, damn, bro, that's fucking sucks. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think I'm at the same point where I'm I'd prefer not to, you know.
And then occasionally I'll think about myself on my deathbed, and then I die, and then I'm what happens next? And then I'm I don't know, figure it out later.
Yeah, no, this is a problem for a future version of me to deal with.
And by that I mean the future version of me that I'm talking about is the one who's dying and has to figure it out.
Yeah. So it's not something I actively think about. I think it's something that I'm still like probably just as afraid of. Like it'll pop up in my mind sometimes and I'm like, fuck. I got to deal with the consequences of that at some point. But
not today. Ayo, ayo.
Yeah.
Got myself a little bit there. No, I didn't. Dude, I got a bit of metal stuck in my finger today.
Oh, great.
But like one of like the CNC bits of metal. So which is the thinnest shit you've ever seen.
God,
so I was like fucking with it, right? I moved it and then I went over and I grabbed it apart and just went. We're gonna take you down, pal.
What's up, buddy, old friend, old juggernog? Ice cold.
Ice cold. It's not on. It's very, very lukewarm. Serious question. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Or we can go to a different one because
that was
you did answer that, which I didn't intend on you doing. But whatever, fine by me.
Yeah, fuck it, bro. We don't stray away from topics here. We have a podcast about fucking zombies, bro. We can talk about death from time to time.
Bars.
That's what I'm saying. And speaking of death, I'd like to welcome back a guest of the podcast, an old
Queen
friend.
Elizabeth II.
When did we have Queen Elizabeth II on the first time? Because I said returning guest.
Yeah, I really hope you forgot you said that.
She was in one of the thumbnails, just one of the zombies. That was her, actually.
I'm just gonna fucking take a screenshot from Ep like 8 and just put the queen in between us and go, she's been there from the beginning, bro.
She was there the whole time.
I can feel her with us.
Unfortunately. Oh, man.
I thought about this fucking Manateo dog. Where he fucking, his girlfriend was fake from because he got catfished. And then you guys told that his girlfriend died and was like, I can feel her with me right now. She wasn't real. It's weird to me because like his whole thing is like in like Samoan culture, whatever the fuck. Apparently football's like super important. I've told you this.
Yeah.
Not telling them this. Apparently it's like super important. But whatever. It's about like faith, family, and football, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Weird. But like, it's weird to me that you would go, Jesus has sent her to be here with me in her afterlife. And then you would learn that she is not, in fact, dead, and in fact was never the person you ever thought she was. And you wouldn't go, so what's up with this whole Jesus thing? Like, it feels like you start questioning after that, right?
I would think so. But also, who's to say how he feels?
Dude, who's to say?
Who's to say?
So we watched the second part of this doc, right? We finished it.
Mm-hmm.
It ends with Manateo, who's the guy who got catfished, going, every day of my life now is a struggle. It ruined his NFL career, legitimately. People thought he was gay, and it became people being excited to see him. People being like, "Hey, yo, that's the guy. That's the guy." And it was like a whole his life was ruined. He was filled with anxiety for 3 years. He was questioning everything he did, and it effectively he just fell out of the NFL due to mental health issues. Just because he just wasn't a competent player because he was too busy with his mental health.
Jesus.
And it ruined his life. He lost tens of millions of dollars. And he was like, every day of my life is a struggle, but I have to keep pushing forward for the people who actually care about me, right? Rather than people who are going to make fun of me, the people who care about me.
Yeah.
Right? Which is like, would I do that? Absolutely not. Am I happy there are people in this world who would? Yes. You do that. Good for you. And then it moves over to this fucking bitch who is the one who catfished him, told him she was dead, and then was like, I'm alive. For like what? For no reason. And then she was like, sometimes I wish none of it had ever happened. But then I think about what I learned from myself. And she's like doing this like kind of like Samoan dance thing. She's like, I learned a lot about who I was So I'm happy that I went through that. And it's like, are you fucking kidding? Is this a joke? And then it framed it. It was like, we're like, good for her. We're happy she grew. Eat shit. She can die for all I care. She ruined his life. For real. It will never be the same.
I mean, like, on one hand, it's good that she's grown as a person. On the other hand, she ruined a man.
Like, purely from a football perspective, he legitimately could have been a legend. Like a legend of the game talked about for decades.
Yeah. From a human perspective, he's a person who had his mental health destroyed.
Yeah, and then him being a legend gives him millions and millions and millions of dollars. Like, he genuinely, like, through endorsements in his contracts, could have lost upwards of $100 million.
Fucking hell.
Because this fucking bitch, he was like top 3 in Heisman voting as a defensive player, which literally never happens. He set the record for the most Heisman votes as a defensive player. Like, no one has more than him.
Jesus.
And he wasn't drafted in the first round because people questioned his leadership after that shit. And like the players wouldn't like listen to that guy. I was like, part of his whole thing is that he was a leader, and that like players wouldn't give a shit about him anymore. So coaches and like teams were like, well, we don't want him as much because his like a big part of his draft stock is that he's a leader, and if people aren't going to be led by him, then why do we want him on our team? So we slid to the second round, going from like legitimate top 5 projected to going to the second round of the draft, and it's fucking insane to watch this guy be like, and you know, every day is a struggle. I constantly battle with everything in my life, and this girl being like, and I'm better for it. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. Me and my mom watched it, and we're like, were we supposed to take away that we're happy for her? Is that what we're supposed to do?
That's fucking crazy.
It was fucking insane. What kind of question you want?
Give me a zombies. Don't say no.
No.
Give me a fucking zombies question, you piece of shit.
What is your favorite game exclusive feature? Like some specific way that something happens that only happens in that game. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it means something.
I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. The first thing that pops in my head, the most obvious, like, standout, like, very different for zombies that I also really fucked with was, you're gonna love this one, Cold War progression, which I know you don't enjoy, but I fucked with it a lot. I thought the Cold War progression was good. I enjoyed Cold War, and as its own standalone thing, being separate from other zombies and not taking away from them, I really like how Cold War plays and how it, like, flows with the progression and how overpowered you get at the end of it. So that's the one that leaps to my mind immediately. I'm trying to think of what else. What else do I like? I like in BO4 how they have character-specific specialist weapons, or they have like the kind of like themed specialist weapons. I don't like how they're actually implemented, but I like the idea of that, at least having like the character weapons. And then there's something that they could have done with that would have been more interesting. What would your answer to this question be?
I say the BO3 movement.
BO3 movement?
I love the BO3 movement.
I don't know. Going back and playing with it again, I don't enjoy the BO3 movement as much. I think it's good still. I don't think it's bad. I like infinite sliding. That's fun.
In the way of like, I'm aware that BO3 doesn't have the best movement. The best movement's BO1.
Yeah, I think I actually prefer BO1 now. I've come around on it.
Yeah, is like BO1 has the best movement. However, I enjoy the BO3 movement more.
Sure. I think I enjoy even the BO1 movement more now.
Fucking, I don't even want to clap.
Man.
Lick my balls.
I'm going to do it.
So I'm so mad. I'm so mad at that clap off. I'm not even sure how long that was cut off for.
I don't know. I'll just fucking have the audio go if
You'll
it
be
was a
fine.
while.
You'll be fine. So will everyone else. Yeah, I really enjoy the Bo3 movement.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it as much anymore. I think it's still not bad.
I just really like the way you can slide and just how that
Sliding
plays,
is fun.
How that plays into going fast.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so that's what I would have said.
Yeah, I still I like the progression in Cold War a lot. I think it was quite fun for me personally. With that being said, obviously I understand why someone like Jack doesn't like it.
What? I spaced out.
I was just saying I like Cold War progression. I get why you don't like it.
Okay. I thought you were talking about BO1 movement, and I was like, am I being insulted that I didn't hear it?
No. Guys, Jack is actually dog shit at BO1 though. Bad player. Don't worry about all those games we played casually where he played better than me consistently for like 90% of the time. It's not relevant. I'm the better player, guys. Listen, it's me.
You beat me to it. I was going to say that literally immediately after.
Yeah, of course you were.
We did. We played it. We've been playing a lot of zombies. Not a lot of zombies necessarily, but like with the boys, we've been playing zombies, and I've been playing better nearly every single time.
Yeah.
Which has made me very happy, because it's something that I like I brought it up like with the fellas, and they're like, it's not a competition, bro, and I'm like, you don't understand. I have mental issues based around my inability to be better than Sky at things. So, me playing better as zombies is quite important to me and will always be a contest.
Yeah, for me, it's one of those things where it's not like at the front of my mind, but it's always in the back of my mind. I'm like, okay, I got more kills than Jack right now.
To me, I don't really worry about kills very much. To me, there's always just a feel of who is playing the best. To me, it's a lot. It's a lot about like revives and downs and shit.
Yeah. Like if you're playing a game and someone pulls off a sick clutch or whatever, you're like, okay, yeah, this is their game.
Yeah, like I said, clutch or again, like if I'm playing a game where let's say we play an Origins game where I like let's say it's me, you, and Fish, and you have 1,400 kills and I have 1,100 kills, and I have 9 revives and 2 downs, and you have like let's say 9 revives and 1 down, and you have like 3 revives and 2 downs. I think I played the better game.
Yeah, I think it just kind of depends, really. Because like if you're like the revive guy, then you're going for the revives.
I can make an analogy that you wouldn't like.
What is the analogy?
So in the NFL.
Okay, never mind. I wasn't sure what way I wasn't gonna like it, and I regret everything.
So a quarterback throws for passing yards as well as touchdowns and interceptions. To me, I care a lot more about touchdowns and interceptions, which would be revives and downs, rather than the kills, which would be the yards. So, personally, being that guy, getting the revives, keeping that game moving, because especially because like if I have to go get Fish because Fish went down a bunch, me not getting him could entirely ruin his game.
Yeah.
Like he could just not like it might ruin my depends on where we're at, but like people dying out like ruins games for that person.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden their entire progression would stop, especially if they don't have a lot of points at the time. They're entirely fucked.
Yeah.
Especially in the current games, Cold War. God damn.
Yeah, Cold War does that pretty bad.
Cold War is fucking awful at it. Like it's you don't have to deal with it just because you're a lot better at Cold War than me. Bare minimum at Cold War. But
yeah.
God damn, it's fucking awful. You just because your weapons are no longer powerful enough to kill the zombies, and you can't get points unless you kill zombies. It genuinely, if you could get points from just shooting zombies in the way you could do in literally every game before, even in BO4, even though it's a little bit different, it would be fine. But because you can't, it's fucking awful. And that's why I don't like the point system being changed.
Yeah, I think it would be fine if they, like, gave you some way to get those points back, or, like, have a chance of recovery. Like they need to give you like just give you like a significant amount of points when you respawn, or make it so that you keep like whatever. If you had like your base gun or something, you keep that, and you keep like the pack-a-punch levels or something.
Something, because you just show up with little points and they're like, take a purple gun, and I'm like, I had that. I had it, and it was triple packed, and it wasn't doing enough. And now here's it without any of the packs, and I have no points, and I'm just fucked.
Yeah, it's just there needed to be something else.
Because at that point, you just lose, and it doesn't become a fun game anymore.
But Jack, play Tombstone.
Dude, if Tombstone worked, it would be fine.
They did make it so that it's free, so you can just take your thing back, which is good.
Here's the thing. When it wasn't, it didn't even matter. I had the points to buy it, and I couldn't buy it.
Yeah, no, that... Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. It was just fully broken.
I fucking hated that shit, dude. Awful. I don't like horror. I don't like it.
Man.
I've got nothing else here unless you want to keep going.
Yeah, I'm good. This felt like a good episode, though.
It felt like a fine ep for me. It wasn't great, in my opinion. But
yeah.
But it was about you. So if you liked the ep, then it was a good ep.
Yeah.
I was just asking you questions.
This boy did not come in prepared at all.
It's a good bit, though.
And we managed to scrounge together an episode.
That's what we do.
That's how we do it here.
What we do. Because I'm goated at making things, making, like, content, and Sky is goated at responding to content.
Yeah, you throw stuff at me, I roll with it.
Yeah.
Easy claps.
Yeah, I can't roll with stuff as well because I will get whatever I thought about stuck in my mind.
Yeah.
And, like, I just can't get past it. And you can't just make shit up as much.
Yeah, that's hard for me. But you start rolling, I just go with it.
That's probably work.
Shit switches off, we go to something else, whatever. We're going.
Yeah. Again, it's something that everyone else who's heard me say it has thought it was an insult, but it's not. That you are the best number 2 I've ever met for comedy. People find that as an insult because I'm like calling you not like that you can't do it on your own, which isn't entirely untrue.
Yeah, like if I wanted to make it as a stand-up comedian, I fucking die.
I also wouldn't make it as a stand-up comedian. I think due to my anxiety, because I get like.
I mean, yeah, but from a comedy stance, I think you could.
I think
I think you could at least have a chance there. I don't.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, but when I say you're number 2 again, there's zero part of that which that's an insult.
Yeah, of course.
It is purely just you are very, very good at like picking up the energy and just moving forth with it.
Yeah.
And like adding on to whatever the person was doing, like a lot of times someone will make a joke and you will respond to it like they'll make like an open-ended joke, right?
Yeah.
That's built for someone to respond to it. You will then respond to it in the way that person wanted it to be responded to. They will go, I was like, fucking God, you said that. That's it. At least that's what I do. I'm like, my fucking man knew exactly what to say, and he read the script.
Yep. I know what's happening.
Because you are just good at that. So people, like I said it to Fish. Fish thought it was an insult. I think I said it to my dad. My dad thought it was an insult. Mac would have taken it as an insult. And Mac, I think, looks at it as an insult, and it just isn't at all.
Yeah. I'm perfectly fine in my role of being the second.
Yeah. That's how you rock and roll.
Yeah, that's how we go.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
You're going to be 20. That's weird now. That's a weird one.
Yeah, that's strange. What the fuck?
You're going to be 20 years old. You will no longer be a teenager.
What the fuck?
No more teen.
What the hell? That's
Boys Will Be Bugs is dead for you. The song
Boys will be squished. Cut it. Fucking we're done.